Welcome, guys. This is AllHailRico, variety streamer over at Twitch, bringing you a few tips to get you started in Elden Ring. Let's get to it. With the game being now a little over a month old, and if you are new to the Elden Ring game or the Souls genre in general, then you're like me. What the heck is going on? Why are these bosses so OP? Why are these foot soldiers so OP? And it's because this world is nothing like any other game we've probably seen before. It's so much to do. It's so many items, so many weapons. It's a lot to wrap your head around. But you can become a powerful Elden Lord in the beginning of the game. And these are 5 tips to help you guys out with that. Tip number 1, get the Quickstep ASAP. This is an amazing maneuver skill, probably one of the best ones behind the Bloodhound skills. They just help so much. This Ash of War helps so much with being able to dodge enemy attacks. It kind of makes you invisible for a few frames, and it's like it can easily circle around big foes, smaller foes, and just line you up for a good behind the back attack or set you up for a good charged attack. I would definitely invest it. It's very cheap. You can get it for 800 runes from the Night Burn Hall at the War Master Shack in Stormhill. Tip number 2, use your trusty steed Torrent in unfamiliar places. This is like one of the best ways to traverse the map. He helps you avoid the hazardous ground effects such as rot, poison. There's a lot of things that go on in a lot of the places in the map, and being there on foot kind of puts you at a disadvantage, and Torrent kind of helps alleviate a lot of that. He can easily escape flash mobs, which is what I call it when you walk into a new area and you're just swarmed by enemies just out of the blue. It looks literally like a flash mob. It's crazy. But he can also break open the golden rune skulls that are lying around on the map. If you don't know what those are, especially they're very visible at night. If you're walking through an area and you see little skulls on the ground and their eyes are glowing, if you break those open, you get a golden rune out of there, I believe. It depends, or it's random. Maybe it's a golden rune 2 or a golden rune 1. But he makes breaking those open as easy as just walking over them and then pressing Y or whatever it is you use, triangle, whatever you use on your console. He also gives you a super armor, if you want to call it that. Being on him, a lot of attacks that are low sweeping attacks from enemies will actually hit Torrent instead of you, and will take some of his HP versus yours, or take a smaller chunk of HP for yours. So being on Torrent during a big fight or a fight with a lot of enemies, make sure that you aren't taking the bulk of those attacks when you're surrounded or overwhelmed. Tip number 3, buy yourself a torch, a flame incantation, or a lantern as soon as possible. These things help you do exactly what you think they might do. They help illuminate darker areas during the night. If you're wandering through and it gets a little foggy, murky, dark, whatever, you can equip one of these and boom, you got light. You don't get jumped by enemies as much because enemies will try to ambush you. So this helps alleviating a lot of those ambush moments if you can help it. And if you go with the torch, you also get, some torches also have Ashes of War or skills equipped to them already. One in particular being one of my favorites is the Flame Breath or Dragon Breath, whatever they want to call it on there. It'll be up on the screen. This actually gives you a pseudo fire incantation for only having a torch. Also, you can go with the lantern, which doesn't require any FP to use or any weapon slots, and you can just equip it just the same way you use flasks or any other equipable items, and it stays lit as long as you have it equipped. I think it unequips once you die, but you don't lose it or anything. So these can be found at merchants, I believe. The merchant near, I'll have it up on the screen, but this merchant here is where you will get the lantern. Early game. Tip number 4. If you do not have yourself a Bloodloss weapon yet, you are missing out. These weapons deal scale damage based on the enemy HP after multiple hits in succession, meaning there's an invisible bar that every time you strike an enemy, you probably have seen it for yourself if you fought an enemy with a Bloodloss weapon, but a meter pops up for you, and as you get hit by this weapon, the meter fills, and once it fills all the way to the top or to the end, you receive blood loss, which takes a significant amount of your damage. The earliest you can find a blood loss weapon is a flail in a chest in one of the carriage at the gatefront ruins. It doesn't do as much damage because it is an early game weapon, but like I said, the blood loss helps just immaculately. Once you get enough hits built up, boom, you're scaling damage based off their HP and not any of your attributes. If you want to go with something a little bit better, well, a lot more better, then I would look into getting the Bloodhound's Fang, which is dropped by a boss. He's fairly strong and quick. Which boss is this? It is the Bloodhound Knight Darwow, and he is found in an early part of the game near the Weeping Peninsula. So I'll have all the map links and everything up on screen for you guys if you need to find those. But this weapon here is amazing. I use this weapon on my build currently, and it just helps so much with defeating a lot of the stronger enemies. It comes with a unique weapon of Ash of War, which is called Bloodhound's Finesse, which gives you an uppercut attack and also a dodge built in. So it does a considerable amount of damage. It's basically a heavy attack with a dodge. So you get one of those, both of those in one button press, which is amazing. It has helped me out so many times in fights when I don't want to use Quickstep or feel the weapons I have Quickstep on aren't as strong as the Bloodhound's Fang. So I would definitely look into getting that weapon as soon as you can. And tip number 5, this is kind of not to say mid game, but once you're progressing towards the first boss, this is a good place to go to level up or to farm runes. And this is what I call the Stormhill Titans. They're found just south of the Stormhill, the War Master Shack in Stormhill, and they have 5 giants just wandering around, no other smaller enemies, and these are pretty easy. I think you fight one at the beginning of the game in what is that, the gate front. So as long as you know their attacks are pretty slow. They hit hard, but they can be dodged and easily farmed for 5k runes a run. An easy way to do this is just to keep fast traveling back to the War Master Shack, resting, going back 2 runs, get you 10k runes, and early game that's plenty to level up or to use to buy more incantations, weapons, or anything from the NPC shops. So these were my 5 tips. I also have one more bonus tip, and that's stay the fuck out of Caelid. That shit is crazy. If you are early game, do not, and I repeat, do not go to Caelid under any circumstances. I don't give a damn how powerful the weapon incantation might be. If you have a guide, if you saw a guide to get there, it is no man's land for early game people. I got sent there through a chest, and man, when I tell you, I was just, it was the worst experience for me yet in Elden Ring. Oh my goodness, everything wanted to kill me. Damn near walking tried to kill me. It was just bad. So I was level 40 and still struggling. So I would suggest going to Caelid if you, hey, maybe you're one of those crack players, and hey, like I said, this is for newer Souls players or newer Elden Ring players. If you're used to this type of stuff, by all means, man, you probably not even watching this video. But for the folks who are still here and wanted to see an extra tip and got one, this is it. Stay the hell out of Caelid. I'm AllHailRico. If you want to see me stream Elden Ring or anything else I might be playing, follow me over on at twitch.tv/AllHailRico. It's been fun. Like, subscribe, comment. Give me some tips. Maybe you're further along than me. Maybe you found some other better tips to help newer players. Drop them down in the comments. Help other people find this video. Help me. And like always, have yourself a good one. Peace. A slow ass attack. Oh shit. Nah. Your quarrels is with me. Your quarrels is with me. Yeah, eat that damage though. Eat that damage though, pimp. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, here we go. Yo, that fucking double attack shit. Oof. Back up out of there. Alright, come on, boy. Come on, boy. Just eat that damage. Eat that damage. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, fall back. We don't got nothing else. Quickstep. Ooh. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. Touch grace, man. Let's go, man. That's all I find it, Danny, but we beat your ass.